Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and on this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. I got myself a massive lung infection this week, so gonna be muting and coughing a whole bunch. Sorry. It is what it is. It's Saturday. I came into the office to film videos. I want to bang out at least 7 to 10 today. I'm trying to get a backlog of videos going. Because I'll be traveling over June and July. Anyways, we got a question here from YouTube user Donnie Foster. Donnie Foster 1859. I got to be honest, the name Donnie Foster sounds like a fella I would have grown up with. Hey, where's Donnie? Where's Donnie? I haven't seen Donnie in a minute. Sorry, Donnie. I'm sure you're really cool. The guys I grew up with were also pretty cool. And Donnie Foster asks us, does it matter how big the company is when determining the settlement amount? The warehouse I worked at is nationwide and at least 500 employees at each location. It does not. The size of the employer really does not matter. Generally speaking, all large employers are going to be using the same 20 defense firms nationwide. Usually, there's a couple, like in St. Louis, there's some small defense firms. The Midwest, there's some small defense firms, but they don't tend to represent the biggest companies. A lot of times really big employers, really big companies, really big defendants don't feel that smaller defense firms can really meet their needs, and they might be right. Listen, I don't know the math on that. I'm not privy to that side of the industry. So what you see is with large companies, Fortune 500, Fortune 100, it's the same 20, 25 defense firms over and over and over again. So I wouldn't think that would make much of a difference to you. It's the same advice from the same attorneys. And it's the same war chest. Like once you're Fortune 500, even Fortune 1000, the cost of employment litigation is just a line item on your budget. And it's constant. Like that's one of the things I think people don't understand is these companies, Fortune 1000 company is going to have multiple open claims against them at any given moment. Now, those claims are going to be of different quality and different value. I'm not saying all claims are created equal. I'm just saying they're going to be used to having claims open against them. They're going to have their counsel pre-selected. They're going to have a volume deal in place with the defense firm. And it's all about the same. Now, smaller employers, when you get into the mom and pop employers, things can get a bit personal. And you might find that you find employers who are a little more personally involved and deeply offended. And those mom and pop businesses, listen, they can be very profitable, and they can be of all sizes. They can be closely held corporations. The decision makers might be more prone to taking a no-pay stance because they feel strongly they're not doing bad things. That is something to keep an eye out for. It's rare because usually people who build businesses, they can do the math, and they know it's easier to settle these cases and get these things taken care of, even if they don't fully agree with the plaintiff's attorney that they've done something wrong, right? Something we see all the time. So, Donnie Foster. Donnie! It's Donnie! Sorry. I'm just saying your name like I would have said it to a kid when I was growing up. Donnie! It's been a minute. It's good to see you, Donnie. Sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. The reality is it doesn't make a lot of difference how big the employer is. Certain companies have certain quirks. There was a period of time where UPS just like would not settle a claim. They appear to now be willing to settle claims, but there was 5+ years where they just took a no pay stance on everything, and everything went to trial because they thought they were going to do better in aggregate. But that's not about the size of UPS. That's about UPS doing the math on employment litigation and coming up with a novel strategy, right? Anyways, if this was helpful, like, subscribe, comment down below, share our channel so it can grow. The size of your employer does not matter for the valuation of your case. I guess with the one caveat that it can matter in certain punitive damages scenarios. But generally speaking, it does not matter. And I hope you're all doing well. Stay safe out there. Have a great, I think this will probably come out on Monday. Have a great Monday. Take care.